Shalom Akim, back with the second part of the lesson because the video actually cut off on me, but that's cool. You know, through the spirit, I'm just gonna go continue. I picked off at where I left off at, which that was Ecclesiastes chapter 12, right? I was at verse 3. And it said, in that day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because there are few. Right? Work ceasing because there are few, because a lot of these jobs are closing up, like I said previously, in which that's also, brought out in the movie. Alright? Because like I said, they described it as dystopian times, alright, or dystopian future, which is undesirable or dangerous, all right? Because people when there's no job, no money, no food, people get desperate, all right, to feed their families and so on and so forth. Like for example, over there in Venezuela, people are turned to cannibalism to survive. Cannibalism is also going to come to America, because you best believe things are only going to become worse and worse. All right. It says ground shall cease because there are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Those that look out of the windows be darkened, and that's going into the future. All right. You might, because you have people that still want everything that's going on right now. The pandemics, the economy collapsing, all right, the race riots, okay, and the race war brewing, all these things going on right now, all right, the wars and rumors of wars, like the thermonuclear missiles being developed, all these things going on right now, and people are still looking towards a better career, all right, more degrees, more college experience, more work experience, all right. People are still looking towards a new year, okay? 2021 is gonna be better. It said those that look out the window be darkened, all right? So things are only gonna get worse. Even now, people are trying to cope with the COVID-19. People are accommodating one another. Oh, here's a mask with wearing masks with designs. All right, wearing masks with zippers. Okay, still going out to parties, still going out to restaurants, eating outside, staying 6 feet apart. People are accommodating. All right, but things are only going to get worse. Okay, now they're saying you gotta wear a mask inside of your house. All right, not now they're gonna tell you that you have to wear the whole body suit. All right. Now they're gonna tell you the test is mandatory if you want to go back to work. Okay. And what's next? They're gonna tell you have to take that RFID microchip. Okay. So that coping is not gonna work, because things are only gonna get worse and worse, and you people are slowly gonna understand. All right. And people are slowly gonna watch your hopes and your dreams and your aspirations be flushed down the drain. All right, right before you destroyed, because the Lord said to seek Him while He is still near. All right. So I'm going to another scripture. This is in the Apocrypha. Second Ezra, chapter 16. All right. Yeah, chapter 16, verse 14. It says, "Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth." All right. "The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out till it consumes the foundation of the earth." Right. The plagues are sent. Which one of those plagues is the COVID-19, right? But ultimately, there's going to be more plagues. That's why they're speaking about a second wave of COVID-19. And that's how we know there's going to be more plagues. It was not because Esau said it, because it's in the Bible. It's written in the Bible. That's how we know. Through prophecy. All right? That's how we know the so-called white man is the devil and our enemy. Because he's the one pushing these plagues. All right? In the book of Psalms, he's also, it says, deliver us from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right? So the so-called white man is a sword, man. All right? And that makes sense, because his blessing was also the sword. And yeah, the sword could come as the gun, but then the swords could also come as plagues. All right? They call that biological warfare. Okay? I'm gonna continue on. This is 2nd Ezra 15:9. The reason I'm bringing these scriptures out is because that's the time we're in right now. This is the time we're approaching. The time we're approaching is also known as the time of Jacob's trouble. 2nd Ezra 15:19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So let's see you sheeple. Let's see the sheeple cope with that, man. Accommodate that. All right. The scripture just spoke about your neighbors trespassing, going in your house, doing what they want, taking what they want because of lack of bread and great tribulation, because their family got to eat. All right. So that's when our people, or whoever else is going to realize that there is no more power in the so-called white man. There's no more hope for the so-called white man and this kingdom. All right. Now I'm gonna give one more script, and I'm ending on that. This is First Peter's, because ultimately this is the so-called white man and how he's bringing in his new world order. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober and vigilant. The brother brought this out at camp. That was a spirit. It says, be sober and vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, be sober and vigilant, which the elect is sober and vigilant through the wisdom and understanding of the Bible. All right? Because if you don't have this knowledge and you follow other philosophies, you're known as being drunk. Right? It says, be sober and vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, your enemy, the devil, the so-called white man, which the word devil means deceiver, is a roaring lion, walking about, seeking whom he may devour. And a lot of people are being devoured right now. All right? One way that is the COVID-19. All right? And he's going to bring out that vaccine. He's going to bring out that Freddie Mercury chip. Okay? He's going to pull out